Welcome here in STB, where tonight it is Tier 1 in the Japanese Grand Prix. As you can currently see right now here in the qualifying session, it is quite a good one. Attila taking up that provisional pole currently right now. He is our championship leader and is leading to second place, who is SK, by 44 points on the board. So Attila proving his dominance so far this season, the Alfa Romeo. Right behind him is Drapo. He's not in second place in the championship, but he is second place here in the qualifying session so far. Clocks, which is a new driver, I believe, for STB. This is his debut race, and he is currently P3 inside the qualifying session, so an extremely good one currently for him. Mafio is currently a second up on his lap, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm looking at the top right correctly, or if I'm just being an idiot. I think, oh no, Sector 1 has to be over first, and then it'll actually show. So I thought...
Now, so we'll go on board with him, Pistol. Hello, I'm Maldy, back in the com box again, ladies and gentlemen. I don't need any introduction.
STB Maldy, the owner of STB.
A picture like me. Matt then coming through the second sector.
We're coming down into the hairpin. Getting the throttle up on the exit is quite difficult. It's quite a difficult challenge, but Mafia is able to succeed on it. And going into the last sector now of this circuit, he's going to go into Spoon Curve. Quite a difficult one to get right. Your exit has to be perfect, as that downhill straight is so key in getting stips, in getting that ERS usage. And now going down into the straight, going towards 130R now, the left-hander swooping into the Casio triangle. Mafio tumbling down, and he's 2 tenths up. That's purple second sector. So far this is a very good lap for Mafio as he goes into Casio triangle, into the first turn, down into the second, into the left-hander, now back over towards the right, a bit of a shooken up, in the midst of that turn. It's going to be a 126.9. It gets him into the top 5, or P4 specifically.
Yeah, P4.
And Attila's going to end off that first sector. He's 1/10 up on his lap. That's absolutely phenomenal for Attila so far. 1/10 on the bit up.
Pistol, sorry. Drapo's also on his lap. So it's going to be a head-to-head between Drapo and Attila, and Drapo's also a 10th up as well.
So now, the end of this qualifying session, looking very, very, very
Ali Ferrari gets
tasty.
his best qualifying of the season, Pistol. Sorry, but you are best qualifying season, P3 for the Williams.
Will Crocs be able to defeat that? He is 2 tenths off, so no. Ali Ferrari, that's a very good qualifying session for him. He's starting in the podium positions. Attila still getting 1/10 up now, going into 130 triangle. Is this the lap to get in pole position? Into the right-hander, over towards the left. Full throttle going across the line. DRS will be open. Attila.
Pistol, Drapo, 2 tenths up on his lap in the second sector. 2 tenths up on his lap.
Pushing every little bit of this car now into Casio triangle. 2 tenths up. He only needed 1/10 for the pit, but he's got 2 across the line. And Drapo takes away pole position by a massive 2 tenths. That is absolutely fantastic from Drapo. And the Haskell Maldi is on pole.
Do you know what? Yeah, that was a brilliant lap. 7P5. But yeah, Drapo 26.2. He's definitely showing himself to be a quick driver here at Japan Pistol. Championship leader Attila is P2, and then you've got Ali Ferrari 4 tenths back. So I am really hoping Pistol. Ali Ferrari said that he was hoping to have a good race yesterday. I'm really hoping that he can have a good race here in Japan. 4th is new driver for Crocs. Him, Kubica and Metal are all from Poland, so it's good to have a new country join us on the grid here in the form of Poland. Good. Semike, good qualifying from him, P5. Mafio goes P6. 7th is Glenn, 8th Julian. SA down there as well. And also, Pistol, Toby is reserving today. He's a full-time Tier 2 driver and got himself in the top 10 on the grid here in Japan. So, yeah, it's given. It's given. And Ben's actually got off the place grid penalty, so that's incredible stuff. But the grid is as follows. First is Drapo, second third is Ali Ferrari, Nickers after session. 4th is Crocs, 5th STB Semike, 6th Mafia, 7th Bend, 8th Julian, 9th SK, 10th is Toby, 11th Callum, 12th Nick, 13th Joey, 14th Bubica. 15th Spenny, 16th Crooken, 17th Vettel 24, and 18th is Tharlo.
Well, that is it
Yeah,
for your qualifying session, folks. A very good qualifying session for Drapo, as he is on pole here tonight. He's actually, I think, that might be his first pole of the season. I will take a look. I might be wrong on that one, but I'm pretty sure that is Drapo's first pole position here in Japan. And with the championship leader right up behind him, it's going to be quite a difficult task for him to actually keep that P1. And we'll see if he can do just that. And, well, it's going to be a very, very good one, Maldi. And there will be no formation lap as well, by the way, for anybody wondering. And I'm just taking a look right now, and yes, that is first. That is Drapo's first ever pole position here in STB, and so that means, Manny, for all of these 7 races, this just shows the pace, the skill, the differential here in STB Tier 1. Out of all those 7 races, we've had a different pole sitter every single race from the start of this season. Nobody has a distinctive number on pole positions to beat out anybody else. It is completely covered by 7 drivers.
That's interesting. Yeah, it just shows how versatile the grid is. One driver might be, not so good at another track, but then they can really come back to the next race and show us why they are in Tier 1. So it's great. It's great to see. It's great
Indeed
to see.
It is.
Right.
And now we will shortly get into the Japanese Grand Prix here live on STB. You can follow us here on STB League, or you can follow us on TikTok even, as well as, I believe, we have a YouTube. Yes, we do have a YouTube, STB League, as well. You can follow us there as well for all of the daily, well, not daily, but for all of the action, Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, all from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. British time, of course.
Yes, obviously tomorrow will be a Tier 2 Japanese Grand Prix, and then Tier 3 will be on Wednesday. But today, Pistol, is our attention to Tier 1.
Five red lights. Green light, go, go, go! Here in STB, Tier 1, Round 7, Japan. And going towards that first turn, Attila will not catch up to Drapo towards that first turn. That is a perfect start for the Haskar, and he still retains his P1 right off the starting line. Semike is able to keep his P5, and going into the next turn, Mafia loses a position or two. Julian getting a position up on Mafia, going into the S sections, into the snake, as the Japanese people would call it, and he bits. Oh no, Blend has made a mistake, and he's down into last place now. Ran the outside. Vettel will look to go a Blend into double dot curb, and that will be an easy overtake for the Polish driver. As now Semike is still onto the back of Crocs. We're going into the hairpin. Will anybody look for a move down the inside? Julian looks like he would have been close enough. Oh no, there's contact between SK and I believe it was Toby. And Toby hits the back of SK, the man in second place in the championship standings. He goes round. He's down to P15, Maldi.
Yeah, there was a little bit of action in Sector 1 as well. I think Crooken and Spenny, and there was a lot of drivers going, side by side, getting all bunched together. So it's very difficult to navigate the first sector of this Japanese track. But yeah, SK's got a lot of work to do here. He's now got Star on the back of him, and Callum is trying to get through on Joey. Bad start there for the Haas. Callum is also on the soft compound tyres yesterday as well.
Well, here we go then. You can just see Attila. He's closing up to Drapo now. He pulls alongside with Drapo. He is now ahead of Drapo. The Alfa Romeo clears the Haskell going into that first turn. But can Semike do the exact same? That was Hubitsa on Ryan Toby. My apologies.
I don't know if I pronounced that name right, but I know it's Hubitsa. Polish language skills there from Maldi once again. Well, I've all the languages. But yeah, Attila takes the lead of the Japanese Grand Prix. Great start. You know what, Pistol? That was the cleanest lap one of the season. Great stuff. I enjoyed that.
Well, Attila also is the man with most wins this season so far. You would expect that from your championship leader, but surprisingly, he's only had 2 wins this season. Yet again, showcasing how difficult it is for one driver to dominate here in STB. But one thing that Attila has been dominating in, which has given a 44-point gap, is his amounts of podiums. He's had 5 podiums here in the possible 6 in STB, potentially 6 here tonight if he can get one. Attila, with the most podiums, he's been consistent in finishing that top 3, and that is why he's leading the championship by 44 points, Maldi.
One driver I'm really liking about Pistol is Toby. P9 at the moment, hard compound tyres, and he's recapturing the back of his pizza here. Really in that section. I think he'll be using quite low wings. He's going a few miles per hour faster down this part of the circuit in the final sector. So I think it's only a matter of time before Toby can get this DRS, get the slipstream, and overtake the Red Bull.
Well, can Draper close down going towards that first turn? No, he cannot. Just looks like Attila is pulling off a little bit of a gap, and Callum being overtaken by his teammate Crooken going down into the first turn. Just a down the inside manoeuvre, and that move is completed by Crooken. He overtakes his teammate Callum, and now Toby is still on the back of Kubica, going into the S sections now, and now Simi K with an overtake on Crocs. He's up at a P4 now in the Grand Prix. I believe he overtook round the outside now. Oh no, it looks like Crocs is actually ghosting. That is why he's got the overtake.
Yeah, inviting Crocs back to the lobby, Pistol. Inviting him back to the lobby. Let's still give Julian and his teammate an opportunity to get that.
And he does get the overtake on the ghosted AI. Matthew as well, potentially to get the easy overtake. And oh no! Callum is falling down the order. He's down to P16. Gives absolutely no space to Vettel there. Pushes him a little bit wide. It's 3 wide going on to the exit here between Nick Tharlow and also SK. Tharlow getting 2 positions in 1. And now Callum to get into it as well. The AlphaTauri almost hitting the side of Callum. And now Vettel capitalising off of that. Callum goes wide as well into the spoon curve. Down the inside, the Alfa Romeo looks to go. But Callum, because having that extremely wide line, he might get the overtake. But Draper might get the overtake on Attila. Going into the Casio triangle. He won't look for the move currently right now. Callum's still onto the back end going into 130R. Kubica again overtaken by the Haskar of Joey as well. He's up into P8 now in the Grand Prix. But now Draper overtakes the P1. Alongside, he pulls alongside with Attila. Now he's ahead of Attila using that DRS. But here comes Ali Ferrari. Down the inside he goes with the Alfa Romeo. And Ali Ferrari, the Williams, has pushed himself right up into P2. And now he could be battling for a luxurious P1.
Finally, Ali Ferrari. Why is going to Pistol? Imagine if Ali Ferrari goes and wins this. He's on the hard tyres as well.
That would be a bit of a Mazda still, but nevertheless, we will take a look at right Sturby. He's right onto the back of Crooken going into the double right-handers. Into one turn now, going down into the second. He's right onto the back of that Mercedes, going onto the exit. Toby does get the better exit. Going down into the hairpin. Will he look for a move down the inside? No. He stays behind, and Crocs still moving down positions as he's not able to rejoin currently. Yeah,
he's disconnected at the moment, so it's not working out for Crocs at the moment. He's online now, so we're getting him.
Crocken going wide into that spoon curve, a turn which is quite beneficial to some people who sit back and just feed off of time penalties, and people who are quite
back in.
That's lovely to see, but Ali Ferrari, it could be even more lovely to see him potentially get P1 here in the Japanese Grand Prix. DRS will be used by Ali Ferrari. Will he use his DRS as well? Kubica does get the overtake on Crocs, who's moving down positions. Can he join back in time to make sure he doesn't move down even more? We'll have to see in a minute, as Ali Ferrari is still onto the back of Drapo. As going into that first turn, he will have to stay behind just now, but Crooker won't stay behind a bit there for too long. Round the outside, he's looking to go into the first turn. He goes wide, and that means that could be Toby's turn out getting an overtake on Crooker, but no, it's not. Fortunately for Crooken, even though going wide into that first turn is quite beneficial to some drivers behind you, nobody was able to capitalise Maldi.
All I'm going to say is, Pistol, you know when they're coming through, is it the long left-hander before you end the first sector? What's that called? Dunlop?
Dunlop curve, yes.
It's very satisfying to watch drivers go around that corner. I don't know what it is, but it is so satisfying to watch drivers go around there.
Indeed, it is.
It's just me. I love it.
Especially more satisfying that it is Tier 1 as well. The best of the best here in
We'll
STB.
have all the satisfaction. We'll have all the satisfaction in STB.
We will. And you can just take a look. Ali Ferrari is quite close on ERS usage to Drapo and Attila as well. So
yeah.
Looks like they're just mid-50s really. Drapo, Ali Ferrari and Attila, they all go through 130R cleanly. And Drapo going into the Casio triangle, looking to defend against Ali Ferrari. Crocs gets an overtake on Spenny after rejoining now into this Japanese Grand Prix. But DRS will be used now by Ali Ferrari. Can he get past the Haskar going down towards that first turn? Down the pit lane straight. The Williams is closing. He's now side by side. He pulls alongside with the Haskar. and he clears the Haskell going down towards the first turn. Maldi, Ali Ferrari is leading the Japanese Grand Prix.
I can't fucking believe it. It's the back here with the SK. Looks like SK's got the move done at the back there. He's up to B13 now. I've got a collision in the second sector. You've got Spenny, D12, Foxy's on and now on his way through. But he's got Toby Crooken who beats Joey. Joey looks to be chucking in on those softs. I don't think Pistol, the soft was the way to go for the strategy here today.
Especially not for Callum, as he, of course, is dropping position after position, and I think with contact maybe into the double right-handers, and that especially hurts his chances for tonight of getting some good points.
On the inside, Julian!
And Julian is pushed wide by Maffio going on to the exit of that hairpin, and Julian has to forfeit the position over to Maffio at, well, not a very nice exchange really between the two drivers.
Back up to P5. Sorry, Pistol. Yeah.
Spenny gets the overtake on Crocs. FP11 now in the Grand Prix, now trying to hunt down Maffio. And oh, look at that! Joey goes wide into the spoon curve, and now Crooker meets him going down towards 130. Oh, you can take a look at Toby. He's getting the luxury of double slipstream. Can he look to get the Can he hit the back of Crooker? Oh my word! Oh my word! But wide! Hubitsa goes wide, and on the Mercedes and the Haskell looking for a position, and now Crooker almost goes round into Casio triangle. He's forced to cut the corner. Spenny pulls through for Peter, but he gets a 3-second time penalty for going wide, and now going down the pit lane straight. Crooken has an absolute massive wobble, and you can just see SK looking to pick apart the pieces here as going down towards that first turn. Crocs looks for the move around the outside, but he goes wide and into the next turn now. Here in the Japanese Grand Prix, it's action, action, action. Here in Japan, Tharlo gets the overtake, or is trying to get the overtake on FVR Nick, as going into the S sections, Nick is able to protect the position. Maldi, what a race we have on our hands.
I'm speechless. Mafia looks to have lost the position. Looks like there's been a crash or spin. That was 24 span. It looks like there was a change of position again.
Crocs looks to move on SK, sorry Maldi, round the outside. Crocs looks to go of SK sending it absolutely down the inside to protect the position, but unfortunately for him onto the exit, Crocs will get a better exit, taking that outside line, and he is able to pick up the pieces and get the position done and dusted. But Maldi, more importantly, Ali Ferrari is still keeping his P1 currently in this Grand Prix, something that is quite rare sight so far this season. He hasn't really popped up most places.
Yeah, he'd be tired by now. It'll be dinner.
Yes, and well, can he protect it against Draper here? Is going down that pit lane straight. Can he keep the position? DRS will be used by the Haskell, but going down towards that first turn.
Pistol straight to cut you off, right? Oh, that massive spin! Crocs has spun into the pit lane! Oh my god! Crocs has spun into the pit lane. Vettel's in the pits. He spun into the pit lane there.
That is
on
quite
traction, Pistol. On traction, spun in the pit lane. Maffio's back past Julian now. He's up to P5 in this Grand Prix. Oh my god.
Is this the day we also see Maffio getting a podium since 2018?
Well, let's not jinx it, Pistol. Because what happened after the lobby?
Sorry, Hubitsa almost hitting the back, and oh my god, he's all over the place going on to the exit. Crooker will get the overtake on Hubitsa going down in towards the hairpin, and also hits the back. Oh no, Spenny touches the back of Hubitsa as well. Crooken's still able to keep the position. If it wasn't for Spenny hitting the back of Hubitsa, then potentially he would have had a better exit and could have got the overtake, but unfortunately, because Spenny hit him, he wasn't able to get the traction, Maldi.
Yeah, Crooker's not going to like the fact that he's battling with someone who's losing the back end all the time, because that's caused collisions in previous races.
Sorry, Attila and SK here, and Semike and Attila having a great battle there for P3. It looks like Attila does keep the position. I think there might have been a collision into 130R. Apologies, I did not see it. But going into that first turn now, you can just take a look at Draper. He's still not able to get past Ali Ferrari. He's absolutely storming this so far.
Defensive. Yeah, Draper's going defensive, extremely defensive. This is slowing down top four and helping Maffio here. They'll have dirty air in the middle sector. So, let's see what Maffio's first sector is. If Maffio can now this first sector and gain some time, who knows?
Toby gets a 3-second turn penalty for looking for a move around the outside on SK, and oh no, he bits us, falling down a position. SK looks for a move around the outside, now down the inside it turns into, but he's gone round! He's gone round! It's so difficult to look for an overtake into the S section, and it's caused an absolute massive hold
And
for everyone.
He bits a span across the circuit. You've got SK now goes over Nick.
And now he goes wide, and now Thorlo comes through for the position, and now he's looking for another one, Thorlo, going into the hairpin. He absolutely sends it down the inside on the Alpine, into the left-hander, onto the exit. Does Thorlo get a better exit? Yes, he does. Thorlo up into P11.
Yeah, SK is not having a fun race at the moment. He's stuck in this group pistol. You know, the Callum, the Glenn, the Nick, the Thorlo, they're all in this train of drivers.
And Blend on a Nick.
Gone wide there.
Nick makes a mistake onto the exit of Spoon Curve. Going into 130R, will SK look for a move on VIF Callum? No, he won't. ERS will be used by SK though, and he almost ended on the inside going into the Casio triangle. Crocker gets the overtake on Joey, who's pulled into the pit lane, Maldy.
Yeah, Joey's in the pit lane. So we'll see what tyres he can get on. Might be a set of hards, maybe.
Safety car out on track. That is hurt Joey massively, as well as VIF Callum. I think Callum also pitted that lap. No, he didn't. It was Joey.
That is perfect. That is a perfect opportunity for Joey. That is perfect for Joey.
Maldy, surely that hurts Joey because the safety car's come out and now he's down to P14.
Yeah. It depends. If these guys want to pit, then I don't know. It might have fucked up Joey's race. To be fair. I
think Drapo and Attila might pit, as well as Semike and also Matthew.
It has helped. You know, you beat Vettel and Cross. All helped them in this race. So that it's good to see them be back in the action.
I think most of these medium runners will pit for some new tyres. Japan is quite grim and quite bad for tyre wear. It's very difficult to keep your tyres healthy around their circuits, and these medium tyres certainly have been worn out quite a bit now, and I think most of these drivers will be looking to pit under the safety car and go for some new tyres, Maldy.
Yeah, Nick has got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. All you got to do is keep it in the delta. So, don't know if that's a problem. Yeah, they're all coming in the pit lane.
As well as Ali Ferrari. That is very, very, very controversial for Ali Ferrari.
Make sure they're crossing, they're doing the pit lane entry correct as well.
Alright. But Ali Ferrari comes in, surely for mediums? Yes.
They can't cut across that grass, pistol. They can't cut across the grass.
I've got you, bruv. But I am quite weirded out at how Ali Ferrari is going to go 16 laps on those mediums. It's going to be such a difficult challenge to do. And the safety car, Blend is kind of held up as the McLarens do double stack. And you can just see so many people pitting under that safety car. The mediums runners all pitting, but I'm very surprised to see Ali Ferrari pit for these new mediums. He's got to really nurse those tyres towards the end, and hopefully for him, he can pull it off and take the victory, all 25 points tonight here in STB, Maldo.
Well, Crocker's on a set sauce, so I don't know what's on there.
Yeah, I think Crocker might be betting on another safety car coming out. I mean, it is quite a rare sight that we get a safety car here in Tier 1. I mean, around a track like Japan, in Saudi Arabia, there was quite a couple of safety cars, but overall, when there's a track that isn't a street circuit, like a Baku or something, usually there isn't much safety cars, and there certainly isn't one in the first 11 laps, but not by my knowledge. But there is one here, and I think it might have been cause of Nick disqualifying from the session. I'm not too sure how that was managed. Mandy, can you inform us on that? Did anything happen?
One moment, please.
Well,
basically, I think what happened he got a drive-through for obviously speeding under the safety car, and then I think it's just carried on from there. I think he just went full speed and just went to get disqualified. I don't think he was having a good race. I'm just sending the stream out so we can try and get a few more people watching it.
Well, here in Japan, it slows down the pace here, the safety car. You can just take a look. Drapo, Attila, Semi K, Maffio, Julian, Joey. So many people pitting onto those hard-set compound tyres. The people on these mediums, they've got to try and really last this out to the end. And hope and pray that they can still keep up that pace towards the end of this Grand Prix. 15 laps on these mediums, Maldi, is going to be quite a tough task for Ali Ferrari. If you know, those mediums for Drapo, Attila were quite difficult for 10 laps, 15 will be quite a challenge for Ali Ferrari. Do you think he can pull it off for tonight, Maldi?
I guess we'll find out on that 27 pistol. But what I'm intrigued by, more intrigued by, is Crooken. Because obviously Crooken did not have a good race last week at Canada. He was not what he needed. It looks to be... I'm going to not finish that sentence. What I'm saying is Crooken deserves a good result. He deserves a good race. He deserves to try and battle up the front here. And those shots are going to give him that opportunity. But he won't be able to get to the end. So he needs to hope that a safety car is going to help him in his quest for points tonight. Because if he can't pistol, he might be at the back of the grid.
Well, we'll see what Crooken can do on this restart of the safety car, which should surely be the slap, as Vettel will be catching up to the safety car very shortly, as he's pitted also onto these hard-set compound tyres. But Crooken, if he's going to look to go 15 laps on these soft tyres, it ain't impossible, but it will be very difficult for Crooken. So we'll have to see if he can survive this medium soft strategy.
Yeah.
And now,
was going to come through them.
And now, Vettel catches up to the safety car, and we will restart here in Japan. You can see Ali Ferrari is very, very far away from that safety car. That's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, it's not in this lap either. It doesn't say it's in this lap.
It will be in this
safety
lap.
car is in this lap pistol. Ali Ferrari is not fucking around.
And we'll see if he can do a very good restart here in Japan. He's going to be very, very, very slow on the throttle. Make sure these tyres are
He's going to be hungry, pistol. He's going to be hungry to try and get a gap out, and he's gone.
And he's gone already here in the restart of the safety car. And now Drapo going towards that first turn. Can he catch up to look for a move? Or will Attila look for the move? Or Drapo himself? No, it looks like that top three will stay the same going towards that first turn. Will there be any spins, any collisions going into that first turn? I don't think there is. A very clean first turn by all top three of these drivers. And they've all gone very close to each other here in this Grand Prix, Malzy.
Pistol, sorry, can you make sure, Pistol, can you make sure you're on board, like, in the off-board broadcast view? Because you may have audio balls coming through.
Yep, no worries. As now you can see already those medium tyres working for Ali Ferrari. He's already built up a 7/10 gap. Ubitsa has gone round into the Dunlop curve on the exit of those S's, of course. And Ubitsa will be absolutely shocking with that one.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ubitsa's been struggling with that back end the whole race pistol. So, yeah, not a good debut for the pole. The Polish. Yeah, the Polish driver, not a good debut, but yeah, you know, unfortunate, but yeah, we'll see.
But Attila, just very close to Drapo, but around 1/10, really, if it's from, sorry. 1/10 between Crooken and Julian Kalanantovic. Crooken down the outside of Julian Kalanantovic here. Now around the outside into the Castellan triangle. Going on to the exit. Crooken has cleared off Julian Kalanantovic. Going into the first turn now in the Japanese Grand Prix. Crooken up into P6 now.
No nonsense for Crooken there. Did what he needed to do on that restart. Great overtake there from King Julian, from Crooken on King Julian. And next up is Maffio.
Can Maffio survive it on those hard-set compound tyres? I bet you he's telling his Twitch stream right now that Crooken won't survive on those soft tyres till the end, but we'll have to see if he can actually towards the end. And almost 1 second gap now for Ali Ferrari. He's built up a 9/10 gap between him and Draper. It's quite a healthy gap now into lap 14 now in this GP, but he's got to try and survive it really until the end on those tyres, Ali Ferrari. That's the real question. Can he do just that? And can he pull away from Draper and Attila?
Yeah, he just needs to use those mediums pistol to the best, the best he can. Now, Tyson McToby's really coming through.
Yellow flags thrown up. That's Ibiza round once more at Dunlop Curve. Not a good turn for him this
pistol, he's been struggling that back end the whole of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, we've got to hope that the Red Bull can fix it. Maybe there's another safety car that will come out and hopefully that...
to be fair, Pistol, to be fair though, I am happy.
Ibiza's into the wall on purpose. Ibiza has just gone into the wall on purpose, causing a safety car.
Has he actually?
Yes, I've just caught it on stream.
Yeah,
Fully on purpose into the hairpin.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Oh, interesting stuff. Oh, very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Well, that safety car does it favour Ali Ferrari? I think if it came that 20, it would favour him, but I don't think he would want to go onto those softs. That's very interesting. Very interesting indeed.
That's very fucking That's very fucking interesting. Because that's now fucked old flow of the race. Don't they with the rules and written code? You know what? Nah, still carry on. I'm pissed. No, I'm actually fuming. I'm not gonna.
Vettel's round onto the safety car. Vettel is round under the safety car. Spins into the C section. Into the stop sighing. Into the S section. Vettel spins. Unfortunately, he's got a drive through as well, Melody. What do you think of that? He spun again. He spun again.
Why is he not lost?
I do not know. It's not looking like a good day for Vettel. Vettel 24 trademark, by the way. Just so you don't get it confused. Trademark Vettel. He's got 3 seconds now. He's all over the shop. He's now onto the gravel. And he's spun again. That's the 3rd time. He goes backwards. He spun around again. And he's into a he's into a wall. He's lost his front wing. He spun again. He spun again.
Right, Pitch, well, let's just watch the front, please, because that's a fucking joke, to be honest. No, this is actually fucking ridiculous. I can't be asked.
He spun again.
Pistol, I'm actually not laughing. I'm actually not laughing. No, I'm actually not even laughing.
Oh, sorry. Oh. He spun again. At this rate, the safety car will just last the whole race at this point. But no, Ali Ferrari.
If he's doing something, so the safety car doesn't actually stay actually stays out, it's not gonna work. Get in the pit lane, do the pit stop, and I don't know what they're playing now. He's got a drive-through pen, isn't it?
He spun again.
Right, so let's just watch the start. I can't be arsed with people.
Bro thinks he's Vettel. Bro thinks he's Vettel after winning against
Alonso. He's coming to the pit lane and just either retire
he's in the pits, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the pits. What's he going to pit on? I actually want to see this. What's he going to pit on? Is it going to be mediums or softs?
Right,
oh, no,
thank you. You've retired. Thank you. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree, Maddie.
I ain't got a clue what the fuck he's going on. This is going to the back of Pac-Man on those mediums. It's not even funny, to be honest.
Stop saying it's not funny. It makes it funnier for me. Oh god.
That's what I think to it. That's my opinion. That is my opinion.
For God's sake, man. Anyway. Oh God! Who bits? Whoa!
That's lag, pistol. Lag.
Bit suspicious blood.
No,
Anyway, so the
lagging on my screen.
the safety car
Right,
is
here we go,
in
then it's
this
time for the
lap,
restart.
and Ali Ferrari now still leading that way on these medium set compound tyres. And off the restart, that's a great restart for Ali Ferrari. Attila, can he close down that gap going towards that first turn? Can he look for the overtake on Draper now towards the first turn? Joey gets cleared by Maffio, and Maffio will look for a move round the outside. Will he get a podium here in STB? Round the outside to go off Attila, but no, he can't make the move stick, and he has to sit back at P4. Tharlo still right onto the back here of Joey as they go into the
and cook and spam.
Oh, that's not good. Stop sighting.
I've had no. It's ridiculous. It's every race now for Crook, and I'm really feeling for it. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree.
Bit of a joke, really.
But nevertheless, we look on over to Semigate, right onto the back of SK right now, and
yeah, Doctor's going for the move on. Joey here, fucking hell, that was a bit aggressive there from Williams. Then you got Spenny coming through as well, running outside. Let's see how it's all kicking off.
But will he get the move on the Haskell now going down into the left-hander? No, he won't, and into spoon curve. Oh no! Joey gets a little bit wide there, messes it all up.
Spin.
And oh no, that's this big collision here. Oh no, the Red Bull's round. Crocs hits Semi-K. He goes sideways. I've got that on stream, so Semi-K, you're all right, Booyaka. But nevertheless, you can just see Draper. He's right onto the back here. Ali Ferrari now clearing up for the move of the Williams. Going down the pit lane straight. Into the right-hander. Into the left. Into the Casio triangle. Now onto the X of Casio triangle. It's a poor exit for Drapo, but he's going to use that ERS. So every bit of effective. And can he go for the move into that first one? I don't think he can. No, he cannot, Maldy. What do you think of that?
Bullshit. That's what I think. I think it's bullshit.
So you don't want Ali Ferrari to win?
No.
Wow.
I want these three. Imagine these three crash and Maffio wins the race, please.
Ooh, that'd be cheeky to be fair. That would be cheeky.
That'd be cheeky, especially what happened in the pre-race lobby. That'd be cheeky.
In the pre-race lobby. Shut your mouth. Oh, God's sake. But nevertheless, you can just see Drapo. He's, Attila.
Oh, and you're right the inside. That's,
Toby, it's right, it's Toby.
Spenny.
And Spenny is able to keep the position right now, and McLaren going into the spoon curve. Can he still keep the gap there, or does he go wide? You can just take a look. Toby is still right at the back. Onto the exit. It's a very bad exit by Toby, almost spinning. Drapo getting very close, going into 130R, and Ali Ferrari as hold on. As now, look at this pile up, going down to the Casio triangle. Attila will look for the move around the outside. Now down the inside on Drapo. Will he get the move completed? No, he won't. Going on to the exit. Maffio's looking to pull through. ERS being used by Maffio. Can he push past Attila? Can he get the move completed going down towards that first turn? The Alfa Romeo, look at the fend against the Aston Martin, but no, the Aston Martin, Maffio does not make the move stick. Attila keeps his P3, Maldy.
Yeah, Toby's got below a second by who beat to he's up to the 11 now, and Sam is already down in P13, SKP 14. So it's just.
Well, this is a Booyaka race, but can Tharlo get the move on Maffio now? You can just take a look. He is quite close up to the back of that Aston Martin. As going into the left-hander, will he look for a move down the inside? No, he won't. Yellow flags thrown up, and I don't know what's going on here. I think that's a Red Bull. That is Kubica. He's made a mistake onto the exit of the double right-handers, and he almost got himself beached onto the curb. Luckily for him, he didn't. And can he rerun the track safely? I don't know. But what I do know is that Draper is super close on Ali Ferrari. Going down towards the straight, going into 130R. ERS will be used by Lascar. Can he get the move completed? Or will he be close enough to look for a move into the Castillo triangle? Into the left-hander they go. They sweep in to 130 yard, going on to the exit. Draper is right onto the back, but Attila will be the one looking for a move. But no, he doesn't break deep enough to look for that move. DRS now for Drapo. It is being used. ERS as well. DRS, ERS. Can Ali Ferrari keep the position going down towards that first turn? Drapo looks to pull alongside with Ali Ferrari, and he does. Down the inside goes Drapo. He gets the move completed. Ali Ferrari just about the fence away from Attila to keep P2. A battle between Drapo and Ali Ferrari. Haas versus Williams.
Bloody hell. It's stressing me out. This is really stressing me out, Pistol.
7 laps.
Oh, Joey's been overtaken by Spenny running outside the track. And you've got, he beats his tied from the session, and Spenny, someone's off the track, I think.
And yeah, Spenny, unfortunately for him, losing a couple of positions, and Kalan Antovic will look for a move around the outside on Joey now, going into the hairpin, going on to the exit. Will Ferrari get the better exit? Yes, he will. Has a little bit of contact with Joey going on to the exit, though. He won't like that, Joey, and he'll try and cut back at him. My, oh my, look at that straight line speed. And King Julian, will not be able to come back at Lascar, unfortunately for him. 130 yards, such a difficult place to go side by side, but will Antovic look for the move here, going into 130 yard. Oh, he weaves down the straight and going into the Castillo triangle here. He'll look for the move around the outside. The Ferrari on the Haskell round the outside. Julian Antovic will go. He's got the move completed, Maldi.
Yeah, but then Spenny's going to come through. DRS to the McLaren, but look at the front. We've got Ali Ferrari right to Drapo.
Indeed we do, and now Joey will look for a move down the inside on Spenny now going into that first turn. Spenny, can he still keep it around the outside? No, he can't. And Joey is up into P6, Maldi, in this Grand Prix.
Yeah. Pistol, like, so much is happening. I'm lost. So much is happening in the Japanese Grand Prix, I love it.
On the exit of the S's into the unlock curve, going into the next turn. Now look at this three-way battle there for P6, so closely bunched up. All three of these men going into the right, and there's a little bit of a bunch up, and going onto the exit. Will Spenny get a good exit going into the next turn? Spenny will look for the move down the inside. The McLaren will go on the Haskell going onto the exit. Who gets the better exit? It will be Spenny. Better traction off the exit, and now Joey going into the next turn. Will he get overtaken by Kalanantovic into 200R? Now going towards Spoon Curve, and now Joey will look for a move up the inside on Spenny into the left-hander now, into the other left-hander. He does get the move completed on the exit though, going down into 130R. ERS being used by Joey, but even more being used by Spenny. Can he get the move completed on Joey now? He's using that ERS. Does he get close enough to look for the move? No, he doesn't. He stays behind, but will he still latch onto the back of the Ascar? No, he won't. Spenny has to obey the pace. Look at this bunch up now, Maldi. Absolutely fantastic scenes here, but even more fantastic scenes.
Julian's had a bad exit.
And now you can just see going into that next turn. It will be a very nice overtake here for Spenny if he can look for it. Round the outside and look to go off Joey now into that first turn. He goes a tiny bit wide. He's looking to still keep it in there. Round the outside. And oh no, he's hit Joey. Joey's gone round. Joey's gone round. Joey hits into the side of Spenny. And Joey goes round. Maldi, who's at fault there?
Well, I mean, everyone's lagging on my screen, so I can't actually see who is at fault there, but yeah, I don't know.
Ali Ferrari now looking for the move! Ali Ferrari now looking for the move! He's right onto the back of Draper. He's not close enough to send it down the inside though, unfortunately, for Ali Ferrari. He's still onto the back though of Draper going into Spoon Curve. Just so much ERS has Ali Ferrari. Draper's just been trying to pull away from that gap, or trying to make a gap. But Ali Ferrari just uses that a bit of ERS. Is able to keep into it, to use that DRS, but can he look for the move down this straight? We'll have to see very shortly. VIF Callan now looking for the move on Toby. He's down the inside going into Spoon Curve, onto the exit of Spoon Curve. Now ERS being used, DRS almost, and, well, no, there's no DRS down that straight, so I'm pretty stupid for saying that. Going into 130R though.
DRS down the next one.
And into 130R though, it's very close between VIF Callum and also Ra, it's Toby. As he almost hits the back of Toby, and now look
And
at
Ali
Ferrari. Ali Ferrari gets P1 now in the Japanese Grand Prix. He gets the move completed. Lascar stays behind, and Ali Ferrari retakes the lead here in Japan, Maldi.
Absolutely fucking phenomenal scenes here in Japan. And Toby is dropping places. Everyone's down to P13, Cooking's up to P12 now.
Wow.
He should really be up there though. So yeah, but Sen's now back in this battle.
Draper's around a 10th back. Will he look for a move into the hairpin, or is his exit just not good enough out the right-hander? It's not good enough. He won't look for a move here 3/10 back. You're never going to look for a move 3/10 back anywhere, unless you're Simon Death. Nevertheless, going into the right-hander now.
Sorry.
I don't know why I mentioned that. It's a completely different league. But nevertheless, Ali Ferrari now going to go down into 130R. And onto the exit. Does Drapo just burst on his ERS, or does he wait until that last lap to finally look for the move? That is the question, Maldi. And when does Attila end up in all of this? That's all.
Well, those mediums are going to start dropping off pistol, and Drapo's going to be close. He's all out. Mafio catch up to the back of these guys, pistol.
Well, there we go, onto the exit of the right-hander. DRS being used by Drapo. Will he get past Ali Ferrari? Yes, he will. That's got pulls alongside. He now clears the Williams going into the first turn, and now into the second. Ali Ferrari stays back now into P2. It's all kicking off here in Japan.
Yeah, pistol, I think one of the top four will be our winner today. I think we can agree on that. I think the top, unless these four have a massive moment and Julian can come through and win this race, it's anyone's guess who's going to win this race. It's been one of the best races of the season. It's been action every single lap. I can't. Well, we're at the end of the race nearly, so I can't wait for it. To see. Mafio seems to be dropping off a little bit in that first sector. Seems to gain back the time in sector 2. So I think Mafio's using those low wings again.
Well, Mafio, can he get his first his first podium since 2018? Can Ali Ferrari get his first win since last season? I believe it was at Belgium, if I'm not mistaken. It might have been a win there, might have been P2, but I do remember giving him a post-match interview. And will Attila get his another podium of the season, his 6th of the season here tonight, and even extend further in that championship standings. Blend gets the overtake on Semi K, going on to Spoon Kerber into 130R. You can just see Semi K is right onto the back of Blend, going into the left-hander.
Here we go, Ali Ferrari.
Ali Ferrari, does he get close enough to look for the move now? On Draper going into that first turn. No, he doesn't. He's just too far back to look for that move on Draper, unfortunately, and Haskar is able to stay ahead into that first turn. And now Ali Ferrari needs to really use literally all 90% or 98% of his ERS to now get P1, his first P1 in quite a while here in STB.
I think pistol Ali Ferrari, if he can keep, he's got full battery. He has got a full battery here. Oh my god! If he wins.
Sorry, give me a second.
If he actually wins this race, pistol, I'm gonna be.
It will be feminine now.
But it will be phenomenal now.
But nevertheless, 6/10 back is Ali Ferrari. He really needs to use all of his ERS now. Yeah, again though, he doesn't know how much Drapo has, so he doesn't really know. But nevertheless, that shouldn't really matter. He's got 90% ERS, for God's sake. He needs to use all of it.
Overtake mode is activated. He's using it a lot of it now.
Yeah, that's only because Attila's using it, trying to get past him. Going into 130R, now going into Casio Triangle. Will Attila look for the move? Oh, he's looking for that move around the outside, but Ali Ferrari does squeeze the Alfa Romeo just a little bit there, doesn't he? And now Ali Ferrari going on to the exit now. DRS will be used. ERS, will it be used as well? It will be used. Can he get past Draper? Now going towards that first turn. Or will Attila go for the move? Now with Ali Ferrari, yes he will. Looks for the move down the inside. Will he get the move completed? Attila still is in there. And now onto the exit. Will he get it completed? Round the outside, going into the S section. He pulls out of it, Maldi. How much time did Ali Ferrari lose in that little tiny battle? He lost around 2/10 or so. He's got to be really careful now into these last few turns, Maldi.
Yeah, you just got to keeping that DRS, as the fight of the Japanese Grand Prix. You've got to keep in that DRS, and someone's. No, it was my lag. Sorry, it was my lag. This is why I didn't stream tonight, because I just knew that I'd be having problems with lag.
And I don't, because surprisingly I have good internet now. But Semi-K now gets the overtake on... Oh, now he's still side by side with Toby going into the hairpin, but onto the exit. Will Toby get the better exit? He doesn't really. Semi-K still alongside with Toby, now going down into Spoon Curve. Does he get the move completed? I think he does, yes. So Semi-K does get past, and you can just take a look at Spenny. He goes quite wide going into Spoon Curve as well, going onto the exit. He does not... Oh, well, no, Ali Ferrari's 2 tenths back, 1 tenth back, now going into Casino Triangle, going on to the exit though. Can Ali Ferrari get past Drapo? Can Ali Ferrari take the lead here on the final lap? DRS being used, ERS being used, Ali Ferrari pulls alongside. Will the Williams clear the Ascot going down towards the first turn? Yes, he does! 27th lap on the 27th. Ali Ferrari is currently leading the Japanese Grand Prix. Ali Ferrari is leading the Japanese Grand Prix. All he needs to do is keep it cool, calm, collected, and he'll take all 25 points. 25 massive points for Ali Ferrari. I'll invite you back, Maldi. Ali Ferrari. 4 tenths, 5 tenths the gap. Maffio 3 seconds on the board. It won't matter really. He won't lose any positions. Spenny 3 seconds as well. He's got 6 seconds on the board. It's all or nothing really for Ali Ferrari. All or nothing for Draper. But Draper has no ERS. He's changed out all his batteries to try and build up a gap against Ali Ferrari. But it's come to no use, as Ali Ferrari is now going to come into 130R out of Spoon Curve. ERS being used by Ali Ferrari, by the Williams driver. ERS being used. Can he take away 25 points? Can he get 25 points here in Japan? A long-lasting 25 points. Attila looks to get past, and he does get past Drapo into the last turn. Ali Ferrari, in what seems like an absolute country mile, will take the win in Japan and will take 25 points for the first time in so long. Ali Ferrari wins the Japanese Grand Prix. Wow!
Wow. Wow. That's incredible. And I think Joey is going to go for this fastest lap of the Grand Prix pit stop.
It is feminine now. Ali Ferrari wins Japan. I cannot bloody believe it.
What an ending to that race. I was seeing it on the stream, it was phenomenal. Ali Ferrari has won. Sorry.
Wow. The Suzu Xbox manager takes the win and screams an emphatic yes inside the STB chat. He stands on the top podium, and he is the best of them all tonight. Get him in the party.
I can't believe it. I actually can't believe it. I actually can't fucking believe it.
Fantastic.
I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. What?
Absolutely fantastic.
I can't believe it. Well, we'll see if Drapo can.
Hello, Ali Ferrari. Please include your audio, as well as Drapo. Drapo, can you please include your audio as well? We would like to give you to an interview to end off the stream for tonight. But nevertheless, I will go through the run through here for the Japanese Grand Prix. Ali Ferrari, takes 25 points in Japan and wins the Japanese Grand Prix, with Attila being second. It's Drapo, Maffio, Tharlo, Kalanantovic, Semi-K, Callum, Blend, Toby, SK, Spenny, Crooken, Crooks, Joey, Hubitsa, Vettel, Nick. That is 15 finished out of 18 for tonight. What a race here in Japan! But over to our 2 drivers who are on Xbox and 2 drivers who have also gotten podiums here tonight. Ali Ferrari and also Drapo. We'll start off with Drapo and we will finish it off with Ali Ferrari. So Drapo, a very nice race for you. P3, just Attila nicked it at the end on that last lap, and of course Ali Ferrari taking home that P1. What's your thoughts on tonight's race?
Yeah, first of all, thanks. I think it was in my opinion, the cleanest and most fun race that I had on F1 23.
Drapo, sorry, could you just repeat that sentence for everyone watching, please?
Shut your mouth, Melody. Shut your mouth.
So yeah,
Carry on.
I just wanted to say that it was like a really fun race, like the most fun I've ever had in a league race on F1 23. And yeah, unfortunately lost the win on the last lap, I think it was. But yeah, I was on low battery like the whole 3 laps. And I was by far on the most low downforce setup out of the top 3. So yeah, I just struggled out of the last corner, which ultimately gave Ali Ferrari the win. But yeah, very clean battle between us. And on the last lap, Ali had just more battery than me and got past me. So yeah, still pretty happy with P3 and GG's to those 2 because that was like really fun to battle it out with them too.
Great to hear one of our drivers in Tier 1 having some extreme fun out on track. But the man who will have the most fun for tonight, Ali Ferrari. He has gotten a P1 here for the first time this season. And what seems like an absolute age, you have gotten 25 points on the board, Ali Ferrari, a win. What's your thoughts on tonight?
Honestly, after the first safety car came out, I thought I had no chance of winning. That was like the opposite thing of that my strategy was aiming to, because I was on the hards obviously, and I was managing the race really easily. Like before we went to box, I had like 30% tire wear, and I was actually planning to box it around lap 18 or 17, but the safety car came in at lap 10, which really ruined my strategy. And after that, on the safety car restart, I just pushed very hard and pretty much killed my tires. And then there was another safety car, and I was like, you know what, nah, that's my chances over on winning the race. And after Repo passed me, my goal was just to stay within his DRS. And all the way until the penultimate lap, I had 99, if not 100% ERS the whole time, so I didn't have to use it at all. And that's when I deployed everything. And yeah, I just don't know how I was able to stay so close on these tires. They were like above 60% at the end.
Well, thank you very much to both drivers for tonight's
just one more
race.
thing.
And
I told Malcolm before the race, I told you I wasn't going to disappoint. You said just don't DNF, and yeah, I brought a win home. So
well, Maldy, he's done much more than DNF. He's done much more than DNF, and that is an absolutely fantastic race. I'm so happy for you, Ali Ferrari, for finally shutting up Maldy and getting a win here in STB Tier 1. Well done to you. Well done to Drapo also for getting a podium. If you want to see more action here in Japan, you can join us tomorrow for Tuesdays, where we'll take a look at Tier 2. That will be joined by Mafio and also STB Maldi as well. We take a look at the Tier 2 Grand Prix. And also, you can take a look at Tier 3, where Maldi will indefinitely crash out and lose another place in the championship. We'll take a look at that one on Wednesdays.
No. The combined champion.
7 p.m.
The reigning champion will be back on the track.
Shut up. Everybody have a fantastic night. It's all love here from Japan. Good night.